everyone, and thank you for returning and subscribing to Cosmic Cassie. Every month, I post collective readings for each zodiac sign. Those links are in the description box down below. I am an intuitive, psychic medium and channel, so I read the cards, the energy, and messages. So if you have aha moments and you know right away what or who I'm talking about, that means the reading is resonating. Keeping in mind, roles can be reversed and gender does not matter. Now, if it doesn't resonate for you, that's okay. In the description box, I also added the energy that you'll get from watching your sun, moon, and rising signs. Again, thank you for liking and subscribing. It really helps my channel grow and to get the messages out there. For those that donate, I am so grateful to you. Every little bit really goes a long way and shows me that my readings are helping you all. You can book a personal reading with me on cosmiccassie.com. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the reading. Scorpio, this is going to be your May extended reading where we look at the energy coming in as well as the energy going out. Let's focus on what's coming in first. And by the way, Scorpio, this is the Art of Adventure Tarot deck. It's not a paid promotion. I don't have any links, but I do highly recommend checking this out, this deck out on Etsy if you like it. I bought it from a private reader, artist. And it's probably one of my favorite decks, honestly. The graphics are really good, and it's just a really good deck. So I urge you to check it out. Starting off, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Four of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Let's go ahead and pull some quick clarifiers for each of these and see what is coming in for you, Scorpio. Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, Three of Swords, and Ace of Cups. Okay, so when we're looking at these, Scorpio, I definitely get a lot of like pain, sadness, confusion, things like this. I don't know if you guys are tied to like Libra energy in any way, or if you have that heavily in your chart. This feels very similar to Libra's reading, actually. But with the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Cups starting off, this feels being very, very rigid, being very reality-based kind of about any opportunities that are coming in towards you. Unfortunately, I feel like being in that energy, though, you're actually not really seeing the benefit of where certain opportunities could go. So it may not look big, or it may look like, you know, that would take more time or more money or effort or something like this. But because we're in such this strict, rigid energy with that Queen of Swords, and we're not looking at it for like, oh, this has the potential to be, or this could grow. It's like we're not putting a lot of like emotional hope and optimism into things when they're coming our way. And that might be actually shooting down some of the opportunities that we're supposed to be getting that could actually turn into something amazing here. But on the other hand, I will say, if you've been in this energy where you've just taken on a lot of different things and find out that, you know, you've been conned and scammed and it never is what you think it is, this might be a good energy for you to be in, so you can start to see very clearly in a non-emotional way, is this a good opportunity for me? Does this make sense? You know, and you're being that Queen of Swords energy also has that feel of truthfulness, honesty. So it's like I'm looking at things and I'm seeing the integrity of it. Like I'm looking at it and I'm not being awed and oohed and amazed. It's like, no, I'm very clearly looking at it and seeing, is this a good opportunity based on integrity, based on honesty, based on truth? And then for some of you, a side message I got here, this is you choosing to not be overwhelmed anymore with all the different choices and opportunities that are coming towards you. And that Queen of Swords is kind of quickly knocking down the things that just won't make sense and work out. So now I'm starting to narrow down my choices, which makes it easier to figure out how I want to move forward. Okay. And then we move into that Four of Swords and that Five of Swords energy. This is needing to rest after really feeling kind of, I want to say, I know it's not the Five of Pentacles, but I kind of want to say left out in the cold after feeling like, you know, I'm even hearing the word abandoned, left behind. It's almost like I need to heal my energy just because I need to recuperate myself. I need to revitalize myself because I've gone through something that forced me to do things I really didn't want to do. It gives a little bit of that Six of Swords energy as well. It's like I had to, it feels like you were not actually forced, but it's like you knew that you had to do something, but it hurt to do that. It really hurt. It felt uncomfortable. It's not something you wanted to do. Maybe you had to come out of character. You had to be someone you really weren't. And it's like, but it was necessary for growth. It was necessary for change. It was necessary for you to do this, but it feels like it's like we didn't really want to do this though. Like it hurt us to do it. And now we need to recover from that. And I think that's why we're in that Queen of Swords energy right now when we're looking at other opportunities or other options, choices coming towards us, because we already had to make a really tough choice that really hurt us to make this choice. And we're not really looking to really dive into making more choices that are going to lead us to the same thing, where we're going to have to end something. We're going to have to, say something that might hurt someone. We're going to have to speak a truth or walk away from it's like we don't really want to end up back in that position. So maybe we don't go starting something new right now. We just heal the pain that we felt with having to do whatever it is that we had to do here. And as we transition into that Three of Swords, Two of Wand energy, this is saying we are healing, okay? That Three of Swords not only shows the grief and the pain, the swords in the back, but it's okay because we see them so that we can heal them. It's hard to heal things that you aren't aware of. So that is a healing energy, just having the Three of Swords, because it means we're starting to see the things that hurt us. We're starting to realize these are the things that didn't work out for us. And if I want to move forward, I need to acknowledge and I need to very transparently see this is how I kept getting hurt because maybe I was doing this. Maybe I had this habit, I had this pattern, I attracted these people, I was too risky. I jump into things fast. I give my all too quickly. It's like we're seeing why we keep getting this pain and grief and hurt that comes in. In order to move forward, we have to acknowledge why that's there. And then we move and end with the Ace of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. This feels like an energy of, as I realize why I've been hurt so many times, and I actually see a way to move forward, because once I have a sense of control to prevent myself from ending up in the same things, the same situations, relationships, then I feel like I have a sense of control and I can move forward in a positive way. And that's where we start to get into that Ace of Cup energy, where it's like, okay, I can, rebuild myself. I've revitalized myself. I'm feeling this abundance and overflow of love and potential and opportunity and happiness and joy. I'm having all these things come in, and now I just need to stabilize it. I need to ground it out with something so I feel it all internally. And now it's time for me to kind of take that first step into creating something using that energy, into creating something stable, the beginning part of a foundation. And that's what's coming in for you, Scorpio, in May, is the ability to start taking all of this emotional abundance and overflow of love and positivity and put it into something that creates stability, that is good for you long term, that gives you a sense of grounding. It's the perfect way to begin the foundation. Let's look at what is going out for you, Scorpio. What energy is going out for Scorpio? Show me energy going out for Scorpio. Energy going out for Scorpios. Energy going out, we have Nine of Swords, Four of Cups, King of Cups, Eight of Swords. Clarifying, we have Four of Swords, Seven of Wands, Six of Wands, and the World card. Beautiful. So I feel like what's going out for you, Scorpio, when I'm looking at these cards is this feeling of, I don't know why I heard the word nuisance. So I don't know if something is a nuisance. This pattern was a nuisance. A person is a nuisance, a situation, something like that. But the nuisance might be leaving you. But this is saying, hey, what's going out, what's leaving is feeling like I have to hide myself, feeling like I have to avoid happiness because I've always experienced losing it. And that hurts me. So now I avoid being happy because I don't want to experience more loss around it, which then hurts me. And, and then it prevents you from growing. It prevents you from moving forward, from learning the lesson. So this feels like avoidance is what I feel like is going out, Scorpio. When I look at that Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords, that lets me know that in the past, and even currently possibly, we overthink so much that it's difficult for us to actually rest and heal and think about things. When we are faced with a choice, it's like we immediately go into this fear, frantic anxiety mode rather than, okay, I'm going to sit with that choice and I'm going to, let me feel it out. Let me sleep on it, without being anxious, without being like rushed or anything. It's like, no, it's that hangman energy. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to really feel it out and see if it's for me or not. It's like our anxiety prevents us from being able to really be in a state where we're making decisions calmly, with confidence. And that Four of Cups with that Seven of Wands lets me know we definitely miss a lot of opportunities because it feels like sometimes we get really defensive. We feel like the rug's going to get pulled from under our feet, or like, there's hidden motives here. There's, something that I'm not aware of and it's going to bite me in the ass later. And so we get really defensive when potentially love or just new opportunities that have any kind of like emotion attached to them really come towards us. We get really kind of like, oh, no. Who are you? Like, let me check you out. But it's like checking it out maybe like more than we should, to the point that it pushes it away, or we end up running away from it because we think it's actually going to hurt us or be bad for us. With the King of Cups and the Six of Wands, this is saying, over time, though, we learn how to be more emotionally stable and balanced. We learn how to be a little bit more confident in our own emotions and how we look at things. So this is the growth point, right? Where we start to actually have more success when we learn to not be so emotionally involved to the point that it makes us anxious or paranoid or overly cautious and hesitant, or, really thinking there's hidden motives. Once we learn to be in a more balanced, healthy, calm, emotional state, that's when we start to have a lot more success around us, because we know how to make decisions in a healthy way without, feeling that anxiety and fear and overthinking it and then just exploding at any choice that we have to make around it. But we also know how not to run away from or push away new love and opportunities that come in, because we're emotionally strong enough to handle it. And then we have the Eight of Swords with the World. The Eight of Swords is all about your own mental constraints that keep you bound and keep you stuck. This is not external factors or things that keep you stuck. This is yourself keeping you stuck. And the more that we learn to be in that emotional, balanced, healthy place, the easier it's going to be to release those swords that are keeping us stuck and blinded for ourselves, because we're the one who put them there in the first place. So now we can start to let them go. And that's the new world. That's the breaking of the cycle. It's a cycle that's going out for you. That's what's leaving, Scorpio, is this cycle of your emotions kind of getting the better of you and preventing you from opportunities, preventing you from love, preventing you from positive things, from your dreams coming true. Your emotions not being in check and not having control over those in a healthy way has really stopped a lot of things in your life and caused a lot of suffering. That's what's going out, is this lack of emotional control here. Scorpio, that's all that I have for you for this May extended. I hope you enjoy this. Please make sure you hit that like button if you did. And also, if you want a private reading, cosmiccassie.com is my website where you can book that. Scorpio, I will be doing readings for the full moon in Sagittarius, which is on the 23rd, as well as a bonus reading at the end of the month that focuses on only love and money. So stay tuned for those, and I'll see you later. Bye.